seemed such a serious thing. A world apart, embroidered a heart. Bachelor party for the 100th monkey, but memory falters for ancient fathers. Thoughts they come and come and come, begetting all these trying times. Swimming in the present now, our blessings smile and shimmer bright. There is nothing, doesn't mean you're a blank man. Dear Lord, what have you left to show us in our grand indifference? Coolly scanning all your skies, sighing, 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 why? Invisible hands move native lands, touch pre-dawn sisters, talk with broken transistors.
So how will this qualifying format play out for those who are new? It's a pleasure to be here. I see his return's faring well. Last season was any indication, if there's ever a team that guy would be winning the championship with, it'd be Rick Morris. Vanderbilt Burgundy right there. Else you would like to keep an eye on? It's all right. It's all about fan session. Run an Independence Trophy Master Cup last season. For someone who's just recently joined in the Elite Series, he's running surprisingly well. not really much to surprise by there.
It's just showing the screensaver for me. Never mind. It was just showing the like the promo picture you had for a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ike Durbin.
Hello.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Memories for the nothing that could be. We've just run the numbers on long distance runners. Just because there is nothing doesn't mean you're a blank man. Just because there isn't anything doesn't mean you're a blank man. Bothered, hot yet sweetly tempered, how can it be that I am dignified? I guess it's so, who gives a fuck? What else could you expect, I'd say? Young, fun dreamer, full of smarts, sporting daily in my mind. You're spending your day all wasted in bed. You're whispering kind,
It's a dark, cold world out there. There's a time to live and a time for a man to die. There are places for dead men in the earth and the sky. Don't you venture too far now, 'cause you can't come back from the place where the good guys always dress in black. When you go to the old saloon at the dead South End, gonna find you a man there wants to be your friend. If you dare to deny his wish, you'll be dead by dawn. So give him a drink and a smile and then move right on. Rednecks with white faces, don't go putting on down. Rednecks with white faces, they ain't no rodeo clowns. Had a dream last night where the earth began to shake. Saw a man that died on the end of a wooden stake.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I had forgotten to set up my mic. So I had to stop streaming, and now I've started again. Hopefully everyone can hear me now. I apologize for that. YouTube audience, can you hear me? Alright. Very sorry about that. I'll get this streaming thing down eventually. So, here's what you didn't hear me say. First qualifying session wrapped up. Rick Forrest is on the provisional pole. 33 cars have gone. The next 33 will hit the track momentarily. But again, Rick Forrest on the provisional pole for the Smash Beer Get Smashed 108, the opening round of the 2018 FARC Low Dollar Series season. Manny Green, the rookie, for Master Sport Racing, sits second. Then third and fourth are the Power Surge America teammates of Jim Kidd and Rip Tyler. Fifth is the other, fifth is Zach Webster in the 41 for the other Factory Lacoya team, Accelerator Motorsports. And it's Kerry Fenton, the rookie for M&J Racing, sitting sixth. Seventh, Hunter Blaze for Gravity Racing. Eighth, Anthony Griffith making his return to Team Thunder full-time. Ninth is defending FARC Low Dollar Series champion Billy Ray Smith Thompson in his old FARC Truck Series number 42 and the Smash Beer colors over at Pearson Sweeney Motorsports. And 10th is Yevgeny Kuznetsov making his first of a few special appearances in the Rus Autosport number 45. Yeah, to recap, what I explained to nobody at the beginning of the session, 66 cars are entered in this race, 40 will start. There's a little rundown of how we're going to do qualifying. The top 38 cars will qualify for the race on time. Then we will award 2 random wildcard spots to up for grabs to anybody outside the top 38. And then everybody else will be racing in the 20-lap trophy dash, which we will see at the end of tonight's broadcast. So we'll get some racing action tonight. So the Trophy Dash is new to 2018. It's a consolation race of sorts for everybody who fails to make the feature. There are still a small amount of points and prize money on the line for the top finishers. The winner of the Trophy Dash will get 5 points, second place 4, third place 3, fourth place 2, and then 1 point will go to the 5th place finisher. Everybody else gets nothing. Alright, with all our technical issues aside and the results of the first session tallied up in our handy-dandy spreadsheet, it is time for session number 2. "10 minutes on the clock, just like session number 1. And conveniently, the weather is exactly the same. Zach the Sports Guy, they should get 0.001 points. Actually, I'm not sure if the point system that we use to tally up points does decimals. I should check to see if it does. Not that I'll actually use it, but, you know. Our first takers are on the track now. Paulo Cha-Cha? Is that how you say it? No, this is not online. This is with AI cars. The best AI you will ever find in sim racing.
Especially when this game first released.
Yes. And now that we're done breaking the fourth wall, Mason Yokoyama, who has made sporadic appearances pretty much everywhere in the past few years, is on the top of the boards in the 376 car. Mark Thompson, the serial ride hopper from 2017, finally has a stable ride over at Kurt Walker Motorsports. He'll be driving the 98 for most of the races, except for this race, the fourth race at Fort Worth, and then the season finale at La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway, where Kurt Walker will be in the 98 and Thompson will be in the 89.
Jacob Eichholz in the 87.
Jacob Eichholz, who's also been hopping around pretty much everywhere in the upper echelons of stock car racing, is making a few starts in the 87 for Desert Star, but he's not off to a good start, failing to break out of the 22nd range.
Jacob Carter was... Wasn't he higher than Carter last season?
Jacob Card, we're looking at him in car number 77, the second Team Thunder entry. So he'll be making a few appearances for this team, and he's already up to second on the boards in his first FARC attempt. Chasing Mason Yokoyama, who appears to be very close to the time that Rick Forrest set in the first session to take the provisional pole, so it looks like Yokoyama and Forrest could be our front row. Harrison Belcher in the 97, the second of the DJ Motorsports entry, teammate to Dalton Johnson in the 40, who, as I mentioned to nobody in the first session, is carrying a special campaign to free Stan Coleman, the former owner of that team, who was arrested over the off-season. There's a change.org petition up. Go sign it if you are outraged enough, and you should be, most definitely. And if we get enough signatures, 45 signatures, I believe, are needed in order to free Stan Coleman. And as we all know, change.org petitions always work every time. So go sign that shit.
Just noticed that session 2 has been a majority of the backmarkers in that session.
Yeah, it's interesting how these things work out. Mason Yokoyama still holding the top spot on the boards, almost 4/10 ahead of Jacob Card, and we had a crash.
Oh, one car upside down. See the 74 in there?
Yep, Silas White got caught up in Kurt Walker's mess. And that's Bobby Dwyer in the 72, flipping him over.
I saw the 74 of Dan Mayato around, and what happened to him?
Let's find out. Oh, Dan Mayato was having a problem beforehand. Hi.
Hi.
Session 2 is going on right now.
Okay, I'll tune into that. I missed the first one because I was watching the Game 5.
Yay. So, it looks like, so far, it'll be a Mason Yokoyama and Rick Forrest front row.
Oh, hey, ex-Master Cup member Mason Yokoyama.
Yes.
You should get another one.
And speaking of ex-Master Cup drivers, Packard Carroll in the 71 is running P6.
My card is up to second. I still need to. If Mike gives me the PSD, I can put this second drop helmet on my car.
I just stuck the Hanmore M&J car from last season on there. Yeah, here it is.
I can bring that up a little bit.
Oh. Also, the Doppelgang is back, running a few more races this year with Dylan Fair, and Dylan Fair.
Oh, we're wrecking.
One of the doppelgangers just
He just took out the 500.
Oh, did he get any front end damage?
They found better people. Especially because Dylan Fair is going to be heavily applied in at least the running team, like a partial team light schedule, if not the whole season as well. But that'll be mention only hell, so it's not really going to matter.
There's the number 700 Dalton Carter car that I threw together today. I like how this car came out.
Kind of hard to make out anything on it because it's a bunch of colors that blend it together. Maybe I could just do the stream quality of my end.
Did the 500 just wreck again?
Yeah, he got dumped.
No, I think you wrecked the second time.
Oh.
Let's see.
I I think the 500 just blew up.
Oh, he got a little help from Jacob Eichholz. There's David Bloom in the 69, running 30th out of 33.
If did I ever send you the other 500 car?
The one with the black front end?
Yes.
Yes.
The one with the front end that's supposed to look like they kind of just bolted it on there last second.
Yeah. Also, here's the a bit familiar looking 501 of Hunter Johnson. Looks like they may have purchased that car from Dale Clower of the off-season.
Be about as fake news as the 2018 Master Cup season because I'm going to probably pick up in 2019 instead. And I don't care if I start early. I'm gonna make a note of that. I know my work schedule and just how I work in general. Real life, like real time, will catch up.
So if you start in 2018, does that mean you'll finish in 2021 instead of 2022?
Hey, you know what? Maybe. You know what? Because like I got the Decatur video half edited. It's just that the grid piece is frustrating. Like the reason why the Decatur video is not like I haven't done commentary and released it is because the grid features just annoying.
The what is?
The starting grid feature because it's 9 minutes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There you go. All you in YouTube land. You can watch probably a 50-minute final Master Cup video for that season. And it's 9 minutes of starting grid.
I mean, wasn't 2012 50 minutes as well?
Yeah, probably. But
That was like one of the most entertaining races.
yeah, I'm at least trying to introduce the entire field.
How the hell did the 501 run under a 20?
It took me a second for that to click in. Like, wait, 20 is like slow. I thought you meant like 17:20. And I was like, no, wait, he actually means 20.
All right. And in all that banter, session 2 is over. Mason Yokoyama was untouched at the top of the boards. Michaela Perry-Jones made a charge to second, but that's not going to be front row material.
You know, I gotta give Yokoyama credit. If you drive for Dalton Johnson and you manage to not be a moving chicane, you probably feel like God for the better part of a decade, and it is 100% justified.
Some other notables: Kurt Walker 5th, Jacob Card 4th.
Hey, Truman Ellison.
Yes, Truman Ellison made it up to 6th.
I don't know why I like that name. It just rolled. I don't know. It just sounds nice.
Apparently Truman Ellison got some much needed funding for his team.
Dylan Fair, one of the Dylan Fairs, got himself up into 8th. The other Dylan Fairs are 22nd and
19th.
Other session or no time?
19th.
Oh,
19th and
yeah.
22nd.
Okay. So I think the best part is that there's one of them that's supposed to be good, one of them that's kind of average, another one that's shit. So that it can be very easy to get them confused. Looking through the field. Wait, I thought he was in second. Who's Carson's?
Oh, that's one of Ike's drivers.
Oh,
Just someone I brought up from a different league.
Rando. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Does the Ellison car have sponsors on it or whatever? Does it have like a?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I was just thinking that maybe I should like have a sponsor throw money at it.
All right.
I would just randomly pay a car for it.
Now to tally up the standings.
Yeah, I'm kind of working on Houston a little bit. I think you saw the screenshot that I put in Inter 3 General a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found some. I borrowed some double-sided highway billboards for that track, so that they actually look like legit, like speedway billboards, those giant ones instead of the little dinky ones that I have on every other track because I'm too lazy to make a legit 3D model and just use those. It looks really nice so far. I fixed the AI on it so that they're no longer shit. So, if Roswell doesn't get cleaned up in time, this might not be a bad alternative. What's up, Mike?
Did any of my cars DNQ?
We will see.
Oh.
They all died in a
Session 2 just ended.
They propped up the timesheets, Mike. I hate to tell you that.
Oh, that's fine. Good.
But they weren't last because they managed to get outrun by managed to beat fucking the 500 car, who definitely didn't crash in different times. And if you go back in the stream, I definitely did not mention that I wanted to get the PSD for the Jacob Card car. There's no way that I mentioned that.
I hear Jimmy's getting rustled in your background.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Hello guys, I'm probably just gonna go away in a couple of minutes because it's 40 past midnight. I'm gonna go away.
I have a question, Gabe. Is Truman Ellison one of your drivers?
Truman Ellison is mine.
I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, but
I might want to bump him up into a part-time master cup effort or something, but
What the fuck are you doing with your microphone?
Oh, it's okay. Give me a second. I thought you were just fucking with me earlier.
No, I'm not.
yeah, it was popping like crazy.
I thought you were poking at me for being a salty boy about getting the PSD.
No.
Which you would have every right to do, by the way.
Now it's going on well. What did you say about bumping Truman Ellison up?
Yeah, all right. TLDR, I'd want to pick up Master Cup again for the 2019 season, and I might want to have him involved in some capacity.
I might enter him
because the name just rolls off the tongue smoothly. I'm like that.
Yeah. I use the generator to create most of my drivers. Then I'm like, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that.
Okay.
And I asked Siege if there was a sponsor or whatever that was thrown on him, and there was. So.
Oh, Truman Ellison will definitely be bringing his own funding.
Yeah, really?
Genuine stolen parts.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. The qualifying results are all tallied. Let's have a look. And it's Mason Yokoyama bumping Rick Forrest off of the pole. So it's Manny Green, followed by the friggin' Power Surge America cars. And it's Zach Webster, Kerry Fenton, Hunter Blaze, Michaela Perry Jones, one of the rookies for the Ike Durbin team, and Anthony Griffith, Donnie Ashcroft, Jacob Card, Billy Ray Smith Thompson, defending champion. You have Jenny Kuznetsov, Todd Stater, Kurt Walker, Truman Ellison. Back to 17th, Aaron Coltier making his return. Harry Espinola, now in the Pearson Sweeney number 2 is 19th. Packer Carroll 20th. Dylan Fair for the Doppelgang 21st. And Dan Lecklider 22nd. Riley Durbin 23rd. 24th, Alexa Lake, Chuck Johnson, 2016 champion, 25th. Brian Bolden and Noah Dallitz, 2 of the rookies, 26th and 27th. Brandon Krasta, 28th. Carl Hampton, the rookie for the Kurt Walker team, with the Carl Superstore's sponsorship. That is no coincidence, as Hampton is the great-grandson of Carl Hampton Sr., founder of Carl's Superstores. Monica Rook, 30th. Tony Long, 31st. Marissa Rains, 32nd. Silas White, 33rd. Then it's Mark Thompson, Ryan Forrest, Danica Hollifield, Dan Mayato, and Andrea Kinasa is the last driver to make it in on time. The 2 wild cards in the yellow boxes are Harv Henry and Jeff Moynihan.
How are the wild cards picked?
By random.
Oh, cool.
So they will start shotgun on the 40-car field, and the drivers in red have failed to qualify for the feature, but they will be lining up momentarily for the 20-lap trophy dash.
Whoop, whoop.
B. Truman Ellison, B. Grant Carson's, win NAC championship, can't even qualify for a FARC race. It's a sad day.
So, we will get the trophy dash lined up. Please stand by.
Whoop.
In a car that was top 5 in points for a while last season, no less. Oops.
Car that nearly wins the championship. DNQ's first race of the 2018 season.
Let me check the time. It's too damn late, so I'm gonna leave voice. Good night, watch NAC, and if Truman Ellison dies, CJ punch.
But NAC isn't even canon.
Wait, it isn't.
Gabe's life is broken.
Then a lot of people are in limbo. Like a lot of people.
I know what limbo is. It's a 2015 Master Cup video.
In 2016.
And
2017. And 2018.
And 2018.
Well. And like 2018 as well, but all of those are on purpose. Don't worry about it.
It was all part of your master plan.
Yes, emphasis on master plan.
Your master cup plan.
See, I just came up
Goddamn
with a
masturbating
shitty pun.
communists.
I came up with a shitty pun, or like not really a pun, but like shitty wordplay for a team of drivers.
Oh no.
Hire Monica Rook to coach a couple new rookies, someone named Bishop and someone named Knight. You can kill me whenever you want.
Oh God.
Especially if the guy who owns the team is named King.
What about
Oh, son of a.
what about a reserve driver named Pawn?
A pawn shop would be the fucking sponsor.
Then Rook. Now I'm actually confused.
All right, I got like three more billboards to fill out before I just start repeating them on the Houston reskin. Throw me some ideas, people. Oh, Mike. Did he die?
Mike
Hopefully.
is dead.
F.
This sun will come out the model with the bottomless crumpets.
Hi, Windows.
Windows says hi back.
Oh, that's weird.
Bill Gates is watching
It's
you.
okay. There's no way. There's no way. I've seen 2001. There's no way this can end badly. That a computer is talking to me. Not at all.
Nope.
And I have Aratel Octane, Donnie's Great Big Deals, a Charboil billboard, 2 blanks, Mayasoft, Milwaukee Tools, and Freeze Peach billboards on Houston. I just need to fill 3 in.
Who just joined?
I would like to think that was the same person that joined and left.
Some loser.
Hmm.
Drivers, cars.
By technicality, actually not really technicality, the next Master Cut video will be the most expensive one ever because I actually went and bought the starting grid theme.
99 cents.
89 cents production cost.
Will it have like Michael Bay explosions?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Best
Yeah,
race
maybe when,
ever.
maybe when someone flips over violently.
My next video.
Tracks onto something.
My next video has a production cost of $21.95 a month.
Ouch.
Yeah, at one point I was considering like doing the whole masking where have the camera focus on a wrecked race car. Maybe do some animation with the driver climbing out of the car. All that.
If you could get that to work and like look good and be like able to do it pretty quick, that would actually be pretty. That'd be pretty good. Doesn't necessarily have to be with NR, but like I'm just saying though, like that'd be a good thing to show off, like your talent with.
Yeah, like it's pretty cool to use like the videos you do to practice stuff. Maybe you can get a job out of it.
Never know, man.
Like for real, like you practice enough, you perfect yourself, and that might actually become a pretty good thing to show off.
Yeah, I actually showed off like the TV banner graphics generator, and in several job interviews, and it went over pretty positively.
If only we can perfect your programming, Gabe.
You mean mine? I was gonna say because those the source code for those is not very clean, not by any stretch of the imagination.
No, Gabe BXC. That and Gabe BXC is.
Oh yeah, the Gabe robot.
When it activates, that will
It's
never
okay,
get
Track.
fixed.
It's
All
okay,
right.
Track. He wants to recreate the first part of Track, it's okay though. He just wants to recreate the first part of like the Wizard of Oz, where like a big tornado comes through Kansas, right at you.
Hey!
Hey Toto, we're not on Kansas anymore.
And on that note, shall we invert the starting grid for the trophy dash?
Oh
Yes.
I think we should.
How
Do
much?
it, chicken pussy. Do it.
Oh,
Listeners, how much of the field would be inverted?
Drivers, cars.
Alright, the whole field has been inverted, so Terry Gabb, the absolute slowest of the qualifiers, will be starting up front.
Yikes.
Donnie Olson and Xander Massey, the fastest here in the Trophy Dash, will be starting last. Let's see what happens.
Drivers, start your engines.
We're about to get underway for the first race of the 2018 FARC Low Dollar Series season, the Smash Beer Get Smashed 108 Trophy Dash. 5 points up for grabs to the winner. It'll be Terry Gabb and Tom Brayton leading the field to the start. 20 laps. Let's see what happens.
Nothing good.
Race car, hold on.
Yankees win.
Are underway here at the Remembrance Stadium.
Remembrance Field.
Wow, Trek.
Oh,
F.
F. Uh-oh.
Well, Tom Brayton's off to a big lead, but here comes Ronnie Holter with a big move for second. Oh, we got trouble towards the back. One of the doppelgang cars is around. It's
think you
Dylan
got the
Fair.
I think he got one of the other ones. No.
I think it may have been his teammate who turned him.
That's what it looks like.
And battle for the lead favors Ronnie Holter at the caution.
Raise hell in Raisdale.
Mo Lester got in that too.
Let's see how that started.
Oh no, it wasn't the teammate.
It was the 83 of Todd Lacey who turned Dylan Fair around in front of everybody.
Rip.
How long has that guy been in the 83?
Lord.
Because when I raced back in 2016, I don't remember him being on the grid all that much. In the races I did race,
Yes, Todd Lacey did run a few FARC races a few years ago, I believe. Didn't really get anywhere. I wonder why.
I don't know what the team is trying
couldn't
to
tell ya.
season.
Definitely nothing to do about impatience early on.
So now it's Ronnie Holter at the front of the field. Jacob Eichholz behind him, Luther Austin third, Tom Brayton fourth, Sergei Yakovsky for Roos Autosport, failing to qualify in his first full-time appearance in the car that finished second in the championship. Not off to a good start, I would say.
It's obvious we're all the town that team went.
How am I in second if I'm in the booth?
I don't know. A wizard.
Really talented.
Same way the cars get magically repaired if they get into a wreck during qualifying. Well, Xander Massey, who started towards the rear of the field, has already worked his way to 14th. Donnie Olson, who started in the back with him, not moving up quite as much.
How far back on the grid did the 6-car start? Panic burn.
He started 21st.
I was gonna say, I thought he was way at the back.
Yeah, he also made some pretty big gains.
The 86 started 24th, and he's 8th.
Yeah.
There's David Bloom running 11th.
David Bloom, greatest driver ever.
Oh, yes.
Coming for that championship.
If David Bloom doesn't win the championship, I'm going to be disappointed.
Big championship. Sad.
Back and off the base goes off the track.
Coming to the restart. Ronnie Holter, teammate to Mo Lester, at the front. And that's Luther Austin trying to make a move around the outside. Battle for the lead. Jacob Eichholz on the inside of the 3.
Got a big jam up in the middle of the pack.
Someone's probably wrecking in like 3 seconds.
Oh, Mo Lester's around.
I wasn't wrong.
The 97 with them as well. 72 that also got involved.
So it looks like 24 got into the back of the 40.
That was like very favorable timing.
Yeah, that was not good timing because Lester was actually making a hell of a move there. And the 72 got caught up in another one, I think.
Well, now it's Luther Austin at the front of the field. And the Group 6 security machine.
The Group 6 double 66.
Well, let's see how he got the lead. Cautions come out at this point. Leaders are on the backstretch. Ooh, the 82s looks like he's trying to wreck him. But Austin holds them off.
I really need to fix the cameras on this track. I really need to fix them.
Oh well.
Yeah, well, when it comes time for you to make the actual legit video, I'll get something thrown together because I'm gonna want them to look good too.
All right, thanks.
No problem. You know what I might do is get, like they had like in the 90s or whatever, and they still do this, but like it was more predominant then. Like they'd have the cameras on the wall so you could hear all the cars going by and shit. I'm probably gonna have one of those be like the pit lane 1 or pit lane 2 camera so you could use that in the race.
I remember, what was it, the 04 Brickyard, they had one of those, and Newman wrecked with like 5 to go and took it out.
Yeah, they have one. It's at Indy. They have one off in the back street in turn 2. It's been there forever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wasn't that one with the shot of the flowers or something?
Yeah.
Yep. They had to replace it after that cup race.
Yeah.
How does OBS keep switching to monitor capture? Do I have a hotkey messed up somewhere?
Probably.
Anyway, 1 to go. Pace car's about to pull off the track. Brandon Crest, thank you for joining us. Your namesake qualified for the race.
Yes, but you can just sit back and watch everyone else be idiots.
Yes.
You've already missed some of that.
Luther Austin leading on the restart. 6 laps to go. Kovsky trying to make a move around the outside. He looks like he's going to get it pretty easily.
This is probably gonna end under caution, isn't it?
Probably.
I'd like to point out that the 500
Yikes.
car, despite being slower than paint drying, is still in 10th. And then Bannockburn has moved his way up to 6th, and then the 86 is in 3rd after starting basically last.
Second.
Positions is
Holy shit, the 86 got a huge run.
Oh, fight for the lead. Grant Carson's trying to get it.
I think something might be wrong.
What a move!
4 to go. Todd
All
Lacey
over.
making the move for 3rd.
All over Yakovsky like a bad smell.
Three's dropping like a rock.
So is
54 cars flying. Never mind. 96.
So- Holter's dropping out, so we won't raise Hell and raise Dale. I'm sad now.
Sad boy.
Kelly Splicin trying to get herself some points with just 2 laps to go.
He was running up in the top 5.
Oh, we got lapped cars. Harrison Belcher getting in the wake, coming to the white flag.
Here comes Yakovsky.
Todd Lacey's made his way to 2nd.
More lap traffic.
And Grant Carsons is going to pick up the first trophy dash of 2018 and 5 bonus points.
Well
Black
earned.
Lives Matter.
Well earned ones, considering how far back on the grid he came.
And the caution just came out.
Yes, looks like we had a last lap yellow. Kelly Splicin picked up the last points position. So let's see how she did it.
Jesus, wasn't she like in 10th place?
Yeah, she was in 10th with 3 to go.
What?
She picks off Austin, coming to the white flag. And Bannockburn is in her sights next. That's gonna be for 5th.
Yo.
Put a splice in the field.
Boo.
God damn it.
Alright, now let's find out what the caution was for. Launching the lights on the pace car.
Low key, that 4 car looks amazing.
Oh, looks like it may have involved the 54. 54 and the 700 got together. Yeah, Dalton Carter just took him out.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna kill this guy. We're gonna take him
Oh,
out
yeah.
back and we're gonna kill this guy.
Oh yeah, he just got cleaned out.
That's Lou Singer Jr. getting caught up in it. And that is the first trophy dash of 2018, which will be a regular feature here in the FARC Low Dollar Series. So Grant Carsons picks up the win and 5 bonus points. Todd Lacey in 2nd in the Desert Star car, 4 points to him. Sergei Yakovsky fails to qualify for the feature in the car that finished runner-up in the championship, but still takes home 3 points to start his season. Farrell Burgundy 4th, 2 points to him, and Kelly Splicin picks up the final point.
Yeah, technically Carson's will be the points leader before the before the main event.
Yes. And that will do it for tonight's stream. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good night. We will, we'll have the actual first round up sometime in the future.
Tube socks.
Crumpets.